Hello friends, welcome back. It's Sunday, so you know where you are. You're back at my house for Bottomless Brunch at Colman's. Today, I'm gonna make another dazzling cocktail that's gonna knock your socks off. If you don't have any socks on, put some on so I can knock them off. Today, I have two extraordinary friends who I love and I admire. The first one I've known for over 20 years when we met when she was a grad student at the American Conservatory Theater. She's moved on to become a Dreamgirl and the first African-American Disney princess. And she's also one of my closest friends. Tony Award-winning actress and singer and kind human, Anika Noni Rose. And then I have another guest. This guy I've known, I've watched and respected this guy. He stars on HBO's Insecure. He's brilliant, witty, and intelligent and super tall. My friend, Jay Ellis. So today, it's a rainy Sunday, but we're gonna go inside with a little sunshine, a cocktail, and some brunch. You ready to come in? Let's go. Look at these two bright and shining stars. I have my friends, Anika Noni Rose and Jay Ellis. Hey, welcome to brunch, you guys. I'm glad you're here.
Hello.
What up?
I think Jay's still making his brunch too, which is good.
No, I just finished. I just pulled my last thing out.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying?
Good.
This made me really happy because like breakfast, brunch, like that's literally my favorite meal, period.
Sweet. So, okay, I have a question for you before we get started. If you could describe, let's see, first Anika, if you can describe the last 2 months in one word, what would it be?
Exhausting.
Why?
Because there are so many highs and lows, sometimes in a day. Like you wake up feeling really hopeful, then you get groceries delivered. And you have to put your hazmat suit on. I bleach everything. Everything gets a drop of bleach in my house.
You've been throwing bleach for years though. You've been like, you're a bleach thrower.
I have, but I have skipped, I never threw it on the lettuce. Now it goes on lettuce, lemons, anything. I just fill the sink like my aunt, like my old aunt.
What about you, Jay?
I mean, I would say like reconnecting. Like,
Yeah.
Colman, I saw you a few days ago. Like, you've been in your garden nonstop. When you're on set, you're not in your garden. You know what I mean? Like, it's just getting the opportunity, I think, to like reconnect. I just had a baby, so connecting with her.
Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations.
Thank you. Y'all can come babysit as soon as this corona is over with.
You got us. That's perfect.
You got an excuse right now, but as soon as this is over,
She called us to babysit, right? Okay. So I want to know, what did you make for brunch?
all right, I'm gonna start out savory first.
Oh, savory first. What you got? Savory and sweet and everything?
I eat a lot, I'm not gonna lie. When y'all see how much food I made, I'm literally gonna eat all of this and y'all gonna be like, it's impossible that one human being can take down that much food at one time, but I'm gonna do it. I don't know if the light is good on these or not, but I made egg white breakfast burritos with some cheese and some salsa.
Whoa, great.
I made a tomato, mozzarella, and avocado salad.
Oh my God, beautiful.
And then my baby, this is my baby.
What?
Yes,
Oh!
waffle.
Yes, Jesus, if Jesus be a waffle.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
I love you, how much care you've taken with it.
Yeah, you see, I'm blushing. Like, it's my baby right there. I love it.
You like, don't be looking at me like that, baby. Don't be looking at me like that. Anika, what did you make?
I was like, well, what if I did like bar food or what you would have or what you might have on the counter at your house
Okay.
and just sort of a deconstructed lunchable.
Ooh, all right.
So I have turkey kielbasa, turkey slices, some cheese. But the real key is that it is partially an actual Lunchable that I just sort of took apart and then add other things to because I love a Lunchable. That's terrible. It's such a straight up piece of junk food, but I love it.
Well, you guys, I've been eating my face off, so I decided to pull back today. Last week I made barbecue ribs, and that's a lot for a brunch. I decided to go for some simple yogurt. It's a good raspberry yogurt with strawberries, pineapple, papaya.
Very nice.
There we go, there we go. That's a rarity for me. Usually I need something meaty, cheesy, and greasy, like our friend Niecy Nash said. So, hey, let's have a bite. Bon appetit. I'm ready to get up in this joint. Okay, the cocktail we're gonna be making today is called the Black Orchid. Okay, doesn't that sound good? It's a little sweet, it's a little floral, it's a little sexy, sort of like, you know, me. We have it with Grey Goose, L'Orange vodka, and we have the Creme de Violette, which is actually a floral liqueur. We have some blood orange bitters, sent you some of that, and lemon. And then if you have it, give it a nice floral garnish of some sort. You can improvise at home. All right, we're gonna start with two parts of the Grey Goose vodka, okay? If you have a tool, it'll have 2 parts in there, or if you don't have a tool, people at home, just go for a 4 count, right on the ice. And then, I want you to go for some Creme de Violette, or Violet. You know, I just try to get fancy.
You fancy.
Fancy like that. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do 1 part of that. Well, I just want a little taste of that. Right in there. And then you're gonna finish it off with some bitters, my friends, and usually just a dash. This bottle here is kind of intense, so you just kind of give it a little whisper in there. Just a little bit of that. Bam! That's it. That'll do it. Do we have all of our ingredients in here, everybody?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's give it a good shake, all right? Make sure that's all nice and tight. And I like to shake it just get real frothy and get that ice through there. You can do some tricks if you want to as a bartender. You could throw it up and things like that, but I ain't trying to do all that. And then, there we go, and then just pour nicely into your martini glass. Look at that. It has a little bit of that violet color. Look at that, it's like a little violet and sexy. Since I decided to add some mint, I'm actually gonna give the mint a little whisper around here to get in here and taste it on the rim as well. And then I'm gonna pop that baby right inside. Look at Jay with that slow pour, see? He's got it. Well, a toast to all that you've been accomplishing, you guys. A toast to the healthcare workers, a toast to everyone trying to make it through today, all right? Everybody take a little moment. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, snap.
That violet is amazing.
Isn't it good?
This is lovely.
For those at home, you can make this, go to amc.com/brunch and the recipe's right on there, all right? A little violet for your day. Cheers. I have some questions for you guys, okay? Okay, Jay and Anika, with all the downtime, what have you been binge watching?
I watched something that was so magnificent. It's called Unorthodox.
Oh.
It was only 4 episodes. Woo! Those people were acting up in there,
Yes.
and the writing was phenomenal.
Jay.
First of all, I watched Michelle Obama's documentary twice.
Yeah.
I've watched Ozark. I've watched Insecure.
What's that? What's Insecure? I have no idea.
You know, it's this tiny little show on HBO. It just started. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. You have an exciting moment coming up tonight as your directorial debut. Am I right? For Insecure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brother. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
It feels great, man. I mean, I am nervous for everybody to see it, but I'm also proud of like what we were able to accomplish in such a short amount of time.
Anika, I have a very serious question for you, all right?
Yes.
I think many of our viewers want to know this. How many items of clothing have you taken from my closet and moved into yours?
Wow.
Yeah, they kind of want to know. They really want to know that.
Conveniently, I think I took these.
Oh my God! Yes, they're mine. I was wondering. And you know, the funny thing is, I never noticed when she's wearing something of mine. She walked out of my house with some of my YSL slides, and I looked at her, and I didn't even think anything of it until she's laughing and sending me a video looking like, I walked right out in front of you. It's her own game. She's always walking out with something. So I had no idea that you were even wearing my sweatpants right now.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
I was like, what's the most cozy thing Colman sweatpants.
So as you guys have received the answer, she has many of my clothing. Jay, I have a question for you. Whenever I see you dancing at a party, where will we find you?
How many cocktails have I had?
I'm saying, because every time I've seen you at a party, especially when we're at Sundance, I go into a tight little room. I'm like, oh my God, where's the party? What's going on? And I see you right in the middle of it with a spotlight on top of the stage. You're like, Colman, what's up over here? I'm like, there's the party.
That's cocktails. That's the cocktails.
There we go. And the cocktails. Great.
That's the cocktail. I like to be in the middle of it. I like a hot, sweaty dance party. Because I feel like we don't do that in LA. We don't do those in LA. I miss it so much. So whenever I get to jump in it, I'm in it.
Anika and I have talked about actually hosting a dance party. Like something where you just come in dressed to sweat. I feel like the three of us should host it.
Yes.
Right? Anika, you've always, you told me this story of like, there's a show of mine you came to on the last night, and there was a feeling that you had, and I've never heard anyone say that before, because I'm thinking a lot about like the hope in theaters opening at some point, and we able to go to concerts and stuff like that. Talk about this experience that you had.
I already knew what you were gonna say. So I went to the closing night of Passing Strange, which was a very avant-garde, strange musical that Colman was in on Broadway. Colman, not because he's my friend, was magnificent. And the very last song was called It's All Right. It was like a revival in there. The audience was up, swaying, jumping, sweating. I have never felt that feeling at a show, but I was like, somebody needs to hold me because I'm about to be on stage like, ah! It was, you probably just saw black olive in my mouth, I'm so sorry, but it was like a sweating, head-banging, magnificent, it was like an outer body experience.
It felt that way, and I think it's some of those moments that I feel like maybe that's why I was thinking about it. I'm like, I look forward to the day that we can all come back together and do things like that. Be in a theater, be in a concert, be at a sporting event, and have those feelings of ecstasy. So I feel like, just to know that like, keep those feelings, those people out there in your hearts, because hopefully we'll come back again soon. You may know someone for a very long time, but how well do you really know them? This is the part where I ask you, what are your hidden talents? What are your secrets? Jay, what's your hidden talent?
Nope. You just came for me so quick, Colman.
What you got?
I play piano.
What?
Nice.
That's beautiful, man. How long have you been playing piano?
As long as John Legend has had a career. I actually play the piano for him. Most people don't know this.
Okay, look.
So John's head is there, but it's really my hands that are doing the work. Yeah.
I thought so. Great.
Yeah.
Anika?
One thing that I do is decorate baby rooms. So I don't know how well you can see this.
What?
Oh, wow.
And I did all the paintings on the wall.
What?
Come on, Yellow Brick Road. Is that the Yellow Brick Road?
That's beautiful. Okay, listen, I've known this woman for over 20 years and I've never known that.
Wow.
Oh, so you pulled one out on me.
No, you don't tell everything.
Now, you guys, I have a hidden talent. It's not so hidden anymore because that's all I talk about now on Instagram and everywhere else, that I've been in the garden. But no one knows that I've been doing things like growing my avocados. Look at that. Nurturing that. It's sprung up and it's going to become a tree someday.
Look at that.
So that is my passion right now, and I think it's a hidden talent.
Go on, give me some of them avocados.
Okay, I'm gonna send you one over. I wanted to do a good news share because there's so many dark things going on in the world. I think it's time to spread, like many people have been trying to spread what's happening that's positive, that's good out there.
One of my closest friends had a baby, and the baby was happy and healthy. The pregnancy was smooth. He got to be in the hospital with his wife.
That's beautiful. What about you, Anika?
I think I've spoken about this little girl before. When she was 13, she was accepted into multiple colleges, and including Oxford, to study microbiology, I think. A 13-year-old, little black girl. Of course, she can't go right now because of coronavirus, but she's a kid who had ADD, and I think it's a beautiful, beautiful thing to see somebody who has overcome odds to such a large degree and still has positivity and hope about them in this moment. It's exciting.
That's amazing. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. people have been, I think, getting married during this time, and it's such a positive thing about love. So I was able to actually marry my little brother on Zoom on Saturday. So that was wonderful. And so it's like the idea that people are coming together and with bonds of unity and love, and saying that love will conquer all. We're going to get married because that is the ultimate promise of hope. Like you're saying with kids and things like that. It's like hope, hope, hope. We're going to hope for the future, right? Well, this has been a wonderful brunch, you guys. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. When we get past all of this, we'll do this in person, all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Much love to you all. Stay safe. All right. Cheers. Bye-bye, you guys.
So I wanted to end today with a personal note. It's been such a great joy to spend some time with you these past few Sundays, especially as we all deal with these uncertainties at this time. I thought it would be nice to just bring us together, have some connectivity through the world, through the powers that we have right now. And so I hope that I brought a little sunshine into your life in some way. I hope that you will stay connected, stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you again someday soon, hopefully out there in the world. Maybe we'll have some brunch together. You take care. I'll see you soon.
Colman, Anika, this is for you, babe.